do we learn from tonight's game between Manchester United and Newcastle? Apart from Gary Neville talks crap, I just actually add to that. He turned round and said after about 35 minutes, pound for pound, Manchester United are the worst team in the Premier League. Well, let's start why that is a load of crap he talks. Newcastle, that first 35 minutes, I wouldn't want to be playing them. No team could have lived with them, okay? Just unbelievable. But you know what? The last 10 minutes, you know, they took their eye off the ball twice. Man United could have scored twice. They didn't deserve it, but they could have. Newcastle should have been at least 4-0 up at half-time, but Newcastle took their eye off the ball. Could have been 2-2 at half-time. So let's get this right. Newcastle deserved it. They're managing the game so much better. But Gary Neville, why you talk crap is because as soon as Amorim put Manu on and took Xerxes off, the game changed. Manchester United, in that second half, they came out, and frankly speaking, they matched Newcastle in every respect and probably were the better team in that second half. Just edged it, in my opinion. Overall, though, Newcastle were trying to hold back. They were 2-0 up. They weren't going to go for it. They managed it. And that's why maybe Manchester United looked better. But, you know, Newcastle deserved that. They look absolutely brilliant. But worst, pound for pound, the worst team in the Premier League, forget it. Manu made the difference. And actually, I also think, is it that Euro guy, I can't remember his name, that came on, much better in the defence than Martinez. You know, the way that he works, reads the game so much better. Amorim's getting it right. He needs his time. He needs one or two of his own players in. But with Ahmad playing there, I actually think, well, he's played brilliant anywhere actually, but not, as a right full back, Dalot the left full back, Maguire. But you know, he does a job, and that Euro guy, that is your best defence, Man United. And frankly speaking, Manu, you know, he's brilliant. He's brilliant there. And Ericsson, give him credit, he's getting on a bit, but sort of, you know, he is a good player. And Højlund up front, he runs his socks off. You know, he will get better as he gets older and stronger. You know, you've got the basis of a good team, United. As for Newcastle, well, God, I'm a bit scared of playing you guys in the old semis. You're looking good. So what did we learn? Newcastle really have got a great team. There's Shah's out for the Spurs game. Is Veltman good? He's not going to be ready, I don't think, for that. That's a bit of a loss. But you know, I don't think it's going to be that big a loss. Newcastle, yeah, you're going to get into the Champions League. Can't see why you're not. Man United, I think Amorim will get there in the end. Going to be interesting to see what you do against Liverpool. I think you could absolutely. Liverpool are going to go for you because you're the enemy. Can you do something? I think you could shock some people, United. Be interesting to see all United supporters, you know, come back at me now. You always have a go at me for some reason. I'm actually paying some compliments here, even though everyone else would be slagging you off, including Gary Neville, worst team pound for pound in the Premier League. The guy's a dick. He just says things for rhetoric. You know, him and Carragher are pathetic. Did they look at that game, that second half? As for Newcastle, oh, you boys are buzzing. Football chat. Reno talking. Don't want to play Newcastle. I don't want to play them in the semis, but we got to go for it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, guys. And don't be so negative, Man United supporters. You know, he needs time, and I don't think he's getting there. He will. He needs a few of his own players in. Newcastle United, oh, you must be buzzing. Reno talking.